what? Oh, your monthly tit. Why'd they censor that? Thank you, Sharp, for talking about months. Welcome back. Dude who's in Australia, forgive him. Alright, sorry about discrimination against Australians. Didn't mean that. It's okay, nobody really cares about them. I care. I care about Australians. There are a lot of Australians who play My. Because My doesn't exist in the States for some reason. Do you? Gotta be honest, no, I don't really know any Australians. Is it a case study or is it building a case to have you committed? We are peer reviewing. I don't think this needs to be peer reviewed, it's already published. What does this even mean? You watched the My documentary too about that guy who takes like a 3-hour bus ride to Sydney from Canberra. Thank you, Professor. Thank you for having everybody. Welcome back. Since Jelly is an ALiAS, you just called me an ALiAS. Are we gonna talk about that? Are we gonna talk about that guy who takes a 3-hour bus ride to Sydney to play My for 12 hours and then optimizes his time to not sleep for the entire day just to play My? Gotta be honest with you, dude. Sorry, I wasn't, what do you call that? I wasn't connected. My soul was not in my body, so my soul was not in my body. For the first bit, are we gonna talk about that? We're gonna talk about the guy who goes to Sydney from Canberra to play My for 12 hours. Not even 12 hours, he plays for 16 hours. Yeah, I had to possess. I had to possess. My phase wasn't connected. My phase wasn't connected, something like that. Just jump review. You think you stick your army for the Zuba? Thank you. Love it, Zuba. We're gonna be reading the entirety of this document. We will be reading the entirety of this document today. It seems like a normal state for being you, though. Soulless. I'm not soulless. I'm so full. I'm so full. Yeah. So like, I think I watched this I watched this video like 2 months ago about this guy who's from Canberra, who's like Australia's best player or something, and then he would go to like Sydney. He would take like a 3-hour bus ride to Sydney just to play an arcade game, and that could not be me, dude. What's the name of the guy? I don't freaking know, man. I don't know. Is this legit? Yeah, it's legit. It's a real thing. Here is the entire thing. I guess it doesn't really have a DOI, so that's the only thing that's not real. But look, it's got like references. It's what you call that? Yeah, man. It's a real paper. A real published paper. I'm sorry, I'm not very familiar with academia. Yeah. expensive. It's by Azura Lightfield. They did not interview me. I can't believe they didn't interview me. Probably because they knew I wasn't gonna give them the data they wanted. But you know, I can't believe they didn't interview me. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Absolutely ridiculous. You forgot your ears. My cat ears. Oh my god, it's open Copilot. Who even uses that? They should have interviewed. This is not a mugshot. This is not a mugshot. I'm not familiar with macadamia. No, I'm not familiar with I love macadamia cookies. I love macadamia cookies. Thank you, Scarlet Skies, for super. A small offering to the job. This is... Alright, this is just... This is not real. Okay? This is a very high effort meme. A very incredibly high effort meme. Thank you, Dennis, for the member. Welcome, please introduce. Alright, so let's start reading. From the cult perspective, this is like Jesus reviewing the Bible? I don't think so. Abstract. The prevalence of online connection and communication opens possibilities for various groups to emerge, unsupervised by the wider society, including potentially dangerous cults. This paper specifically examines whether the online group Star Knights, a fan community of virtual YouTuber Jelly Hoshiumi, meets the criteria of a cult. Leveraging Stephen Hassan's BITE model, Robert Lifton's thought reform criteria, and Lalick and Tobias's framework, the study analyzes the group's behavior, manipulation techniques, and internal dynamics. Thank you, Standalone Complex, for 2 super. Not real, can't fool me. Thank you, Dragon for super. Key observations include the enforcement of conformity, use of in-group jargon, and emotional control through guilt and shame. The findings suggest that Star Knights display many cult-like characteristics, but lack strong religious or mystical elements, classifying them as a non-religious cult. The study wrong, by the way. Just felt like I had to get that out there. Untrue. I don't agree. The study highlights the growing potential for cultic behaviors in internet-based communities and emphasizes the need for further research on differentiating between healthy online groups and harmful extremist ones. However, it acknowledges limitations, including bias and the qualitative nature of the data. Keywords: cult, social science, behavioral, virtual, YouTuber, high effort. The picture is wrong, your head is way bigger. No, it's not! It's the same size. Shelter Joe's not thinking Stalin goes or Supa. This is the same. Are you crazy? This head is the same size. How? What are you even talking about? I see it. No, you don't. You're joking. Jelly Jones, the leader of Jonestown. We love you. Thank you. Damn for the super. Thank you for running for 50 months. They can fit the real size into the shot. Are you kidding me right now? Dude. It's the same size! It's actually bigger? You're gaslighting me! I'm crazy, I'm watching you. You don't have to be crazy to watch me. They made it bigger? Are you what the hell? Are you kidding me right now? No, I'm like kind of facing up. It's the same! This is an optical illusion. You know when you have like 2 colors, but then you like have like the shade of the color next to each other and then the colors suddenly look like different colors? Thank Welcome 75 members! Welcome new starters! Welcome! Nice to meet you! Welcome! You can now use cute emotes. Thank you, bunnies, for the super. I'm not balloon head. Dude. The hair is bigger. I'm pretty sure they didn't go through all of that just to make my head slightly bigger by 2 pixels. I'm sure they just took like a freaking screenshot. Save Samuel, he said, thank you, Silent Comes for super. Thank you, Kenji, for the 14 months. This is gullible in the top left. Die. My chest looks bigger in the study. Dude. Whatever. Moving on. 1. Introduction. Part 1. Introduction. Part I. Introduction. 1. I? Part 1. Part 1. Dear leader, here's my offering for the cult. We haven't even finished this yet. I don't agree with this journal, by the way. I do not agree with the findings of this journal. I've read it before when it first came out in December. This was during Christmas. So I didn't really get to review it much. And it was like near my birthday too. I didn't. Why are you typing journal with a double J? You're mentally ill. Part J? Die! What? Okay, whatever. Passman, thank you for the 6 months. Okay, look. I don't agree with the findings of this journal, alright? I read it before when it first came out. I did a little quick read. And I find that over here in this section where they compare when they do the observation and when they apply the bite model and when they apply like the criteria for thought reform and the 4 characteristics of a cult framework, I feel like they were grasping at straws, okay? Okay? So that was my verdict at the time, and I will give you my thoughts as I read through this paper today. I just want to say thighs save lives. Okay, go away now. Thank you for your 8 months. Thank you for your 11 months. Thank you. Do we not want to be a cult? I don't! But who cares what I think? The digital evolution has facilitated the interaction between peoples worldwide, breaking the geographic barrier that traditionally hindered communication and relationship building between individuals. Aside from reshaping civilization as we know it, the internet has also allowed people who would have previously been categorized as weird to find each other and construct communities of like-minded individuals. You're calling me weird? Some of these groups display the extreme authoritarian and manipulative behaviors typical of cults. One such group is the Star Knights, and members of I don't appreciate that. And members of this community have openly, well, anonymously, admitted that it is a cult. I don't agree. This paper seeks to assess the validity of their claim. This paper will provide a brief background into who the Star Knights are and apply the Byte model by Stephen Hassan, Lifton's 8 criteria for thought reform, and Lalik and Madeline's 4 characteristics of a cult framework to evaluate whether Star Knights qualify as such. Yeah, it's talking about you. They're saying that you're a cult. Part 2. What is a cult? Jelly, we are weird and that's okay. I'm not weird! Maybe you are, I guess. Maybe, probably. I work in a university's humanities department. I'm sending the stream to the chair so he can see what academy has become. No! Do not! I repeat, do not send a Vtuber stream to your university's department chair. I repeat, do not send a Vtuber stream to your university's department chair. Already did. Damn. Vtuber that has read a really funny journal that's totally serious. Sources need to be provided. Yeah, I saw one just now. Yeah, this is a source. Cults of Personality, the micro-celebrity work of independent professional wrestlers. Yeah, you can click on that. I won't click on that though. 4 sources? No, there's actually 11. Look at all that. How would you feel if you were broadcasted on school radio? Embarrassed. Only pointing for the 5. Jelly, you're weird, but in the best ways imaginable. Do not deny the weirdness. It's a part of why we like you. Also, we're not a cult. Praise the great Jelly. That's right, we're not a cult. Part 2. What is a cult? In academia, a cult does not have a single agreed upon definition. What a surprise! Hence, it is important to keep in mind that definitions may vary slightly from one author to another. The American Psychopathic Is this what APA stands for? American Psychopathic Association? Is it actually psychopathic? Thank you, Christopher, for the super. I'm now part of International College Academy History. Psychopathic? Okay, well, the American Psychopathic Association, APA, defines a cult as a religious or quasi-religious group characterized by unusual or atypical beliefs, seclusion from the outside world, and an authoritarian structure. Crazy bars, you made this journal in Word. Some people are just normal, okay? Cults tend to be highly cohesive, well-organized, secretive, and hostile to non-members. Richardson, 1993, defined cult as a small group of individuals who share a common ideal, often characterized by a quasi-organizational structure and a spontaneous development process. According to Langone, a cult is a group or movement exhibiting a great or excessive devotion or dedication to some person, idea, or thing, and employing unethically manipulative techniques of persuasion and control designed to advance the goals of the group's leaders to the actual possible detriment of members, their families, or the community. Why is the second stream I see of jellies? Go watch a VOD, then come back. Go watch a VOD, nobleman, and then come back. This is not an accurate representation of my streams. Thank you, Auntie Annihilator 5000. Welcome back. Unethically manipulative techniques of persuasion and control include, but are not limited to, isolation from former friends and family, use of special methods to heighten suggestibility and subservience, powerful group pressures, information management, suspension of individuality or critical judgment, promotion of total dependency on the group, and fear of leaving it, etc. You guys don't have this, right? You're like not isolated from former friends and family. You don't use special methods to heighten suggestibility and subservience. Surely you are some sort of special, but you don't do this, right? The eyes of Eldar Zuba. Like surely, right? Suspension of individuality or critical judgment. You still have your individuality as a person, right? And you can make critical. You can think critically, right? Can't isolate from what I never had. God bless Crinkles. Levi I never super. They need serve for 2 months. You're normal? Why are you guys just saying awawa? Why are you guys just saying... Why are you guys just saying awawa? It looks really bad! Don't offerings while my chat's just saying awawa! Enemy! Thank you for that again! This This does not bode well for the future. What if I don't get any new fans because you guys are freaking weirdos? What if that happens? What if I do anything and all you do is awawa? And then if somebody new comes in, they're like, what the hell? And then they immediately click out of my stream. You're gonna kill me! You're gonna kill my career! Then you scooped over the super. Then you scooped over the aka! Wah, 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 wah. They'll join in. You think it has what do you call that? Hypnotic? Do you think saying awawa has hypnotic? Amy! Oh my god. Hi, Amy! Hi, I saw her crash out from not being able to do voice tweets anymore. Hello, waiters! Hello, Amy Raiders! Welcome! Thank you for the member. Welcome back. Thank you for himself for the super. You might not get new fans, but you definitely get more follow. Dude, chat's going really. They're really weird right now. Don't think about it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you for the member. Hey Amy, I hope you had a wonderful stream. Thank you, Ham. If this thing didn't cook me so hard, I would have remembered Amy's fan name. Lab hams. Hope the lab hams had a wonderful stream. Today we are reading the journal written about my fan base being a cult. Anyways, moving on. Although the definition of a cult may differ from author to author, Robbins and Anthony describe cults as possessing qualities such as 1. Authoritarian in leadership, 2. Communal and totalistic in their group, 3. Aggressive and and 4. Systematic in their indoctrination. Furthermore, academics like Robert J. Lifton, Michael Langone, and Stephen Hassan have created frameworks to identify cults. These frameworks are widely recognized as a valuable tool to assess whether a group classifies as a cult or not. Additionally, Hills and Hollander discuss the phenomenon where a media personality gathered a large following and earned a grandiose cult leader-like status amongst fans and followers alike. Thank you, thank you for the thank you, Grux. Thank you, Mark Code for the Zuba. Thank you, Pizza Monster for 2 months. A very dry and boring academic paper. This is not a dry, and this is like the opposite of a dry and boring academic paper. I need you to take that back right now while I Google what proselytizing means. To attempt the action to attempting to convert someone from one religion, belief, or opinion to another. I see. You guys are saying proselytizing. My cult leader Oshi can be this kid. They can't even 3 months. Oh my god. Thank you, cool for 12 months. Thank you, Professor Floss for 12 months. Welcome back. What year? Yippee! Mail on stream. Shut up. Thank you, Sonata, for the 5 months. Welcome back. Proselytize, aggressive and proselytizing, and systematic in their indoctrination. Anonymous. My streamly offering my Jord. Thank you so much for 202. Thank you so much, Anonymous. I really appreciate it. You don't have to, because it's not a cult. My Jord. I'm not your Jord. Thank you, Sonata, for 5 months. Oh, welcome back. Majord. Okay, moving on. This is about you. So listen up. Part 3. Who are Star Knights? Star Knight is the term used by fans and viewers of a virtual YouTuber personality called Jelly Hoshiumi when referring to themselves. Jelly Hoshiumi is a Vtuber who makes a living from live streaming on YouTube and schizo-posting on social media. Figure 1. Jelly Hoshiumi's most sane expression. I don't appreciate that. Is denial one of the common traits of cult leaders? No? It should be the opposite. I do not schizo-post on social media. She claims to be a descendant of extraterrestrial beings who landed on Earth to pursue a career in the entertainment industry. I do not claim, okay? I am, alright? Chair of the department responded. He said neat and asked if this was why I had anime girl stickers on my water bottle in the classes I run. You run classes? Godspeed to you, the great Commandy one. Thank you for a super chat. Star Knights usually associate in Discord servers and YouTube live stream text channels. Some activities Star Knights engage in include 1. Taking online autism tests to show off how autistic they are. 2. Sharing their interest in garbage video games, nerdy technology, engineering, and other scientific topics that no person with a life would care about. 3. Organizing the development of various digital assets such as the Jorb sticker, digital arts, video games, and unconventional programs like the ALiAS 5.0 interpreter. Unlike other cultic groups which promise grandiose benefits like paradise after death, prosperity, better gut health, and glutes to die for, membership of the Star Knight does not appear to have any obvious rewards, divine or otherwise. You're just gonna take that? You're gonna take that? You're just gonna catch that, bro? My video game tastes are not bad! That's what I'm saying! All true? All true? Got it. I believe it. Thank you. Thank you for the 13 months. Welcome back. We've officially made it. We have a research paper. That's what I'm saying. I think you guys really did officially make it. Crumbles, thank you for a 20 tip. Hail, glorious leader Jelly, first of her name and unrivaled under the heavens. At your command, I've been cultivating my Jarma to attain higher enlightenment. Here's my tith. Do forgive me for its paltry size, O magnanimous leader. Glory to Jelly. You have very colorful vocabulary. Thank you, Crumbles, for a 20 tip. Tip, not tith. Thank you, Knife, for a 20 tip. Not tith. My tith to you. Dude, I say for the Zuba. Here's my tith. I don't even know what to say. Figure 2, ALiAS 5.0 Interpreter UI, a program that writes codes in Jelly's nonsensical language. It's not nonsensical. I don't appreciate that. It is not nonsensical. Thank you, Nick, for the super. My 10th grade Robo Links, thank you for the super. Trade off where you get weird cult. We get Tithe. I've never given a tithe. How would I can know? Thank you, Mark, over to Zuba. This is kind of my tithe to the Church of Allah. It's important to note that Star Knights usually share characteristics such as high level of autism, extreme libidos, higher than average interest in femboys and gayness, and excessive consumption of cigarettes, alcohol, and other substances that eventually kill people. I don't think this is true, man. I don't believe this. I don't think all of you have a higher than average interest in femboys and gayness, because that would make you gay. You know what I mean? I think that's really gay. Thank you, Jay, for the Zuba! Thank you for the Zuba! Praise Jill and hail the eternal Jordan. when you're gay. Nothing wrong with gay people, but personally, I prefer straight people, you know what I mean? Is that illegal? Is it allowed in this day and age? Like 2025? Is it fine to say I prefer straight men? Am I gonna get shot on Twitter for that? Are you married to Lumi? Well, yeah, well, I can be gay. You don't have to be gay. Hypocrisy is based anyways. I'm just here for the blood sacrifice. There are no blood sacrifices. Think it's done for 3 months, I'll come back. Now you're paying friend for a Zuba. How much does it cost to reach level 8 operating the tank? What does that mean? Jelly Mandated Jenner Straight. Thank you, random for 4 months. Thank you, Iris, for Zuba. I don't like it when you're gay. I prefer straight people. Is that wrong to say? I don't think that's wrong to say. I don't think that's wrong to say. I don't think it's wrong to have a preference. I like straight men. Is the world really so cooked that I'm gonna get killed for liking straight men? Makes you sound homophobic. And basically homophobic. And also, I prefer if you didn't excessively consume cigarettes and alcohol. I don't think those are very good things. I don't consume cigarettes, nor do I consume alcohol. So I think you should follow me and not consume cigarettes or alcohol, or you will die before I graduate from streaming, which will make me upset. Jelly Hoshiumi? Your mom's woke. Thank you, Dindy, for the Zuba. Calling me? They just got done exercising an entire cult away? Oh my god. What an insane stream to go right into. Oh my god, hi, alien. Oh my god, hi! Ah, la, 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 la. This is likely due to the requisite levels of sadness and futility a person must embody to be a Star Knight. Not true. Crazy assumption. Crazy accusation. Thank you, Tama Super. It's more one specific femboy that most Star Knights have been interested. I'm not a femboy. I'm a woman. I'm a straight woman. Here's my drive. My what? Thank you, Jeff Rabbits for super. I'm straight. Great. Unsurprisingly, the average Star Knights appear to be single men around the 25 to 34 age bracket with extensive records of bad life decisions. You guys wanna take that? Despite these telltale characteristics, it is difficult to spot a Star Knight in the wild as they rarely go outside and touch grass. An illustration of the average Star Knight. That's crazy. Thank you, Mr. Martin, for 21 months. Thank you, Lab Man, for the 1 month. Welcome back. Joke's on you, I'm not under 25. Single men around the 25 to 34 bracket. Anybody under 25 or over 34? I know there's some 40-year-olds here. Thank you, Scooter, for 5. Thank you. I don't think I'll deny that one. Seems accurate. I'm under 40. Okay, so you're late 30s. Delete this. 30, I'm 12. You're 12! Go watch something else. Go watch Cocomelon. They face docs the least attractive Star Knight right there in the paper. This is an insane illustration, by the way. If this guy drew this, that's crazy. That's really funny. Not even 4XL. True? This is doxing, actually? Okay. You want me to censor that? I can't censor that. You ever watch Cocomelon at 12 Jelly? That's for toddlers. 12? Same thing, man. You're 12, you're a toddler. Why am I on screen? Okay, part 4, analytical frameworks. To assess whether the Star Knights qualify as a cult, we will employ 3 widely accepted frameworks. Stevens' Byte model, Lifton's 8 criteria for thought reform, Langdon's characteristic of a cult framework. These frameworks provide a well-rounded perspective into the various traits embodied in a cult, with particularly emphasis on exploitation and hierarchical control. Larkin Malin's framework. Breakdown of behavior, information, thought, and emotional control. Byte model, as well as brainwashing and totalistic environment. I may be ESL. But at least I can speak 2 languages. The Byte model. Hassan argues that cults distinguish themselves from normal healthy groups by subjecting members to systematic control of behavior, information, thought, and emotion to keep their members obedient and dependent on the cult. What's the other language? It's Awawanese, man! Jellandology membership funds. I speak 4.5 Jelly. And you are EFL? Thank you, Christ, for 21 months. Thank you, for 4 months. This is achieved through tactics such as deceptive recruitment or conversion, use of loaded languages, indoctrination, manipulation through guilt, fear, and shame, elitism, and authoritarian structure. The Byte model asks if a group places extensive control measures on the 1. Behavior of their members, 2. Information received by members, 3. Thought of their members, and 4. Emotion felt by their members through manipulative and deceptive tactics. Table 1. So you have to fulfill all 4 criteria to be classified as a cult. Before we go into the next model, let's think about this one. Glory be to Jerry, the femboy and holy Jorb. Scarlet Skies, I will skin you alive. Thank you, Sarnage, for 5. The cult study is flawed. Don't mention your favorite color, favorite flavor of Kool-Aid. I don't get Kool-Aid where I live. I've tried 1 Kool-Aid. I've made a singular Kool-Aid. And it was a jug of lemonade. Lemon flavored Kool-Aid. That was the only Kool-Aid I've ever seen. And it came with no sugar. It was sugar-free. It sucked! I saw Kool-Aid! What would the packaging look like Kool-Aid? How am I supposed to know? They don't sell Kool-Aid here. I've never seen a red Kool-Aid or whatever the heck. Make your own sugar. Yeah, I had to like buy freaking sugar cubes and make simple syrup for that, man. So stupid. It wasn't even good. I ended up drinking water more than I was drinking the flavored lemon Kool-Aid. It's so much work to make some crappy lemonade. I want some normal Kool-Aid. Can somebody ship me some normal Kool-Aid? I want the red one. I want the red one. Was a 3K guy part of the study sample? What 3K guy? Anonymous? Or are you talking about like NBA 4K? So if you want to use a different sweetener, you can. I want the red one. Don't there's red 40 in Kool-Aid? Who cares? Who cares? I want the red Kool-Aid. I want the red Kool-Aid. What other color Kool-Aids are there? Let me look online on our local shopping app. My Mud Hut shopping app, Kool-Aid. Tropical Punch? Oh my god! It's $20 for 20 ounces! What the hell? I'm not buying Kool-Aid! Are you insane? I'm not paying $20 for 20 freaking ounces of Tropical Punch Kool-Aid. Buy the powder? No, this is the powder. This makes 8 quarts. Wait, these are Cool Cubes. What the hell are Cool? Wait, no. Yeah, this is like Kool-Aid, but in like a little like bottle. Flavor Aid? Yeah, it's a Kool-Aid Owlland. The Star Night Kool-Aid Fund. I am not buying that Kool-Aid! That's overpriced. Kool-Aid Owlland. I'm not buying that. I need a variety pack. Okay, Kool-Aid variety pack. I think it might be illegal to import. I think it might be illegal to import. Sold out. Damn. For Joel, thank you for 9 months. Welcome back, dear love. Thank you. Why did we start talking about Kool-Aid? Who brought this up? Okay. This is ridiculous. This is as hard as getting chalk, if not harder. I want Kool-Aid! The coloring Red 40 is banned outside of the US? Kool-Aid, my Kool-Aid. Okay, well, IDB1 behavior dictates members' actions, including their daily routine, social interactions, and use of time. A group places extensive control measures on these 4 criteria. Not true! Information is filtered or distorted to limit what members know. Not true! Thought imposes a black and white worldview where loyalty to a group is paramount and independent or critical thinking is discouraged. Not true! Manipulates emotions through fear, guilt, or shame. Not true! I don't cry and say you have to donate to me or I will never stream again. I don't do that. See, I could. I could start crying and rolling on the ground. And I could start saying, if you come to my next stream, I'll kill myself! I could say that. But I don't do that because I am not a manipulative person. Thank you, Gabriel, for the super. All of it is true. It's not! For the streaming. Thank you, another 1,000. That's so dumb. Thank you. Thank you so much, super. Thank you for Joel's those beans. I'm a person. I can. See, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. Thank you, why is someone late for 21 months? Can you scoop over super? Your top banner is a line that can be considered manipulative. What do you mean? What line? My dicker? Please be nice, I'm female? Is that the line? Is that the line? Please be nice, I'm female? If you're mean to me because I'm a female, I'll kill myself! Yeah, but I don't do that, right? I'm really nice to you. So this is not true. Are you starting to sound like my mom? didn't mean to bring up traumatic memories. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, anyways, you can just not come to my next stream, or you can be mean to me, and I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna keep streaming female where I will skin you. And your family. I'll use that butcher Minecraft mod on you. Thank you, Shaka, for the advice, Super, just now. No! Oh, no! Don't do it. Don't jelly yourself. They're grass for the Fazuba. Kool-Aid became associated with a certain cult that put a little extra in theirs to early end the members. What the hell? Female. Oh my god. Thank you, John Baker, for the Fazuba. She didn't even tell Anon the other day how bad she wants a Vespa. Nobody tell that guy how bad I want a Vespa. Do not do that. Oh my god, armchair experting for the braid, welcome! Oh my god. Thank you, Tommen, for 11 months, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Oscar Black, for the 5 tip, thank you, thank you. Oh my god. Yeah, but goodness me. I don't do this. You see? I was doing that whole bit as like an example of what it would be like if I were actually emotionally manipulative. You see? But I'm pretty normal. Cherry. Context is dead. This was the context! This was the context! That was a bit. It was a bit. If it wasn't a bit, I'd be doing it every stream. The bit model of cult characteristics. Was that sound true? I don't know, I was gonna say but I was like stuttering, so I was like b. Okay, well, this is the next one. This was the bite model. Remember this. Behavior, information, thought, emotion. That's why it's called the bite model. Next one is Lifton's 8 criteria for thought reform. Lifton is regarded as the foremost authority on mind control and brainwashing, often seen happening to members of authoritarian governments, cults, religious groups, and re-education victims. He later created 8 criteria observed in victims of brainwashing, which are milieu control, mystical manipulation, demand for purity, the cult of confession, sacred science, loading language, ideology over experience, and dispensing of existence. I hear there's land available on Wacko. What the heck is a Wacko? Think you gave over to Suba. Thank you, everyday mods. Look back. Jormal bit by PhaseConnect standards. Thank you, about this, Suba. B1. When you stream, we have to show up no matter the time. You're talking about the bite model, right? You don't know Waco? Wacko? Do I look American to you? Do I look just Texan to you? Wacko! Wacko. You can't blame me for pronouncing wacko, whatever, Waco wrong. You can't blame me for pronouncing Waco. How was I supposed to know that A was gonna be ah and not ah? A and not ah. Wacko. Okay, Trouble Thumb says B1, when you stream, we have to show up no matter the time. No, you don't. B2, we're limited to older games or shamed. That's not true. I play Flavor of the Month. B3, awa. B4, crying on stream woman moment. You think I do that on purpose? What the hell? Thank you, Dave, for 5. You love barbecues, pre-Texan? I love barbecue. I've never been to Texas. So what's the diagnosis? How many months do we have left? Approximately, 2. Okay. Let's look at Lifton's 8 criteria for thought reform. Are we gonna look at that or not? Think it has a for 5 months? You think, y'all? When was the last time I cried on stream? I don't cry on stream. What the? Insane. You're. This is not a good look for me, my bros. Alright. Milieu control. Control of the environment, limiting access to external information and maintaining isolation. I don't do that. You can do whatever you want. And I have no say in it. I'm literally a streamer. She's either not from America or Sakana hates her and gave her really crappy hours to stream. What does that mean? We do have a quota we have to reach, but like, we don't have like a set time. L2, mystical manipulation. The group claims a special status or mission, often using deception to create an aura of spiritual or moral superiority. Superiority. Not true! Demand for purity. The group promotes an us versus them mentality, demanding members achieve an impossible standard of moral purity, resulting in feelings of guilt and unworthiness. Not true. But we are superior from Pokemon. True? You guys don't have moral superiority or moral purity? You don't have that. There is no moral superiority. You do? You have morals? You have morals? More like Jorals! I guess the later you stream, the more coffee you sell. No, I just did like the stream that some of you do in the morning. Thank you for starting for the Zuba. We're say so. You're say so, and I'm male. Right. L4, Cult of Confession. My contribution for the month. The kids from a class of bumped in as much as time will do better. Thank you, Awanon. Leave them alone. Thank you, Game Marble Zuba. She's doing it right now, setting an impossible standard of morality. What? Whatever. Cult of Confession. Members are encouraged or required to confess past sins or current transgressions, often in public or group settings, reinforcing the group's control. Alright, now this is just straight up untrue. There's no way. I can't wait to see this guy's observation on this. If you have membership, you're cool and therefore morally superior to the gray plebs. Not true! For legal reasons, that is not true! Secret science. The group beliefs are presented as the absolute truth, not open to question or critique. Yeah, true. Loading the language. The group uses specialized jargon or loaded language that restricts thinking and fosters group identity. Jelly, morals are a crutch for the weak-minded. No, that's meow 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 meow. Can't say that on stream. L7. Doctrine over person. The group's ideology takes precedence over individual experiences or reality, often requiring members to suppress their personal beliefs. Not true. Woohoo! Not true! Not true! This is true? Is this true? Is this true? No, No way. I'm gonna keep reading, and I'm gonna wait for the next section where they talk about the thing. L8, dispensing of existence. The group determines who is worthy of life or spiritual enlightenment and who is expendable or condemned. Might be true, because I banned people from chat. You could say that's condemning people. Okay, so that was Lifton's 8 criteria for thought reform. Next is Lilacs and Tobias' 4 characteristics of a cult. In the book Captive Hearts, Captive Minds, John Lilac and Madeline Tobias identified 4 key characteristics to define a cult: charismatic leader, deception, exclusivity, and exploitation. Criteria C1, charismatic leader. The group is centered around a leader who claims special knowledge, power, or access to the truth. This leader is often authoritarian, claiming a divine or enlightened status. No further comment. C2, deception. Cults frequently use deception to recruit and retain members, misrepresenting their intentions or goals. No? Exclusivity. Cults often claim to be the only group with access to the truth or salvation, which fosters a sense of elitism and isolates members from society. No! Yakumuyami, they were normal months. C4, exploitation. Members are exploited either financially, emotionally, or sexually, often for the leader's benefit. No! Alright, part 5! Methodology! Boss man, need you to step out. You finished a carton of cigs. Just let me know how many gel bars you want, boss man. Am I good to use the company card? This is truly a cult. You wouldn't have access to no freaking company card. Running joke XX, thank you for the super. Thank you, Sternage! Show 002 for the member. Welcome, please enjoy the album. Thank you, Sternage! Alright, let's look at 5. Oh my god. Scoopta, you're doing this out of your own volition. It's not financial exploitation. You're doing this under your own will, I promise. It's not looking good for me, bro. Not looking good for me. Jelly, you're a warlord with an army of child soldiers. You're all older than me. Here's my required tithe, great leader for 100. Thank you, you coming in for the super. Thank you, Rosawa, for the super. Thank you, Scoopta, so much for the 50, by the way. Thank you so much for the super. You're kind of cooking me here, Scoopta. You're just a little bit. You know, just a little bit. You're kind of cooking me. Just a little bit. I'm like 50. I'm not like 50. I'm like 3. Sorry, 6. I'm like 6. Exploited by a mid-coffee company. They had a Highland Juggalo for the Vtuber. I'm like 6. No, 6. I'm like 6 years old. Was I 6 this year or was I 6 last year? Scoopta! Thank you for the super chat. My family said I can't make you a sole beneficiary in my will. Scoopta, thank you for the 100 super. Okay, you know what? Scoopta, he's right. He's actually right here. I'm like holding a gun to his head. I'm like, give me your credit card. You gotta super me right now. Is that gonna stop you? Stop crying. I didn't do anything. Stop not hiring 6-year-olds as wild child labor. I'm just a very intelligent 6-year-old who's finished college, university. Thank you guys for the Zumba. I'm just an incredibly intelligent 6-year-old. Mature for my age. Yeah, exactly. Anonymous' 4th son. He's back. Anonymous' entire family is back. Oh my god. Guys! I can't read all that! Stop Am I supposed to stop now, my dear leader? Yes! Yes? Probably? High chance? Thank you, Sculptus, so much. Thank you. The 50 again. Thank you. The Anonymous is 4 son for the 10. I haven't seen my dad in a while. Have you seen him? He took 3K according to mom. Leave him alone, man. Leave Anonymous alone. I'm sure he's sleeping or something. Please don't put me in a jelly cell. Here's my dues. Tiny, Tommy vs. Super, thank you to Helen Jelly over to 5. Jelly, you have to count the 0 that comes after your first number. That's how math works. Thank you, Lord Kaka for the Super. Okay, Supreme Jeter, please take my money. Mature for your age is groomer talk. He's right. But I am 6 after all. I'm very intelligent. You don't even know how old I am. I could be grooming you. I could be the groomer. Could me. Thank Christ for the 5 super. How do I get to the upper tiers where Jelly holds a gun to my head? I don't hold guns to people's heads. Thank you for the 2 super. Thank you. I've received the subliminal messages you've been sending through the stream. They're gone now, just like you asked. Thank you very much for the 8 super. My own free will. Clippin' and Bosa with no context. What, you think a girl like me? You think a girl as cute as I am could groom somebody? You think a girl like me? You think a girl like me, a girl as innocent and young as clueless as me could groom anybody? I can't even groom myself. I shower once a week. Think of it over 5. Can groom by a 6-year-old. I can't even groom myself. I don't even use face care or do my dishes or do my bed sheets or do my laundry. A girl like me could groom? I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. I shower once a month. I can't even groom myself. I actually shower every day, just so you know. Oh my god. Okay. Girl, I don't any girl though. You what, any girl? Yeah. Yeah. You don't know any girl? But Nick, thank you for the 2 super. I think it's going for 5. Jelly went from trad wife to girl failure in one stream rip. What did I do? That was trad wife. I don't remember. Kayfabe destroyed. What kayfabe? Okay, anyways. 5 methodology. This paper used observation as the primary method of data gathering to. What was that? I just missed something. Oh my freaking god. Anonymous! You should take all this money that you're giving me and you should go buy like a car. You should invest this money into. Sorry, you can't invest in a car. Cars appreciate. You should buy a house. You should buy a house because I think that will be better for you. You should go buy a house and then save the house for your children. Don't buy a Rolex! No! Don't buy a Rolex! Because I will be using your money to buy a house if you don't use your own money to buy a house. In this market? I don't freaking know. I'm like 6, man. Thank you for the 5 tip, Anonymous. Thank you so much. I apologize for such a paltry offering earlier, my Jord. Jord! 6-year-olds can't buy houses. Yeah, watch this. Thank you, Sarah's Kid, for the 4 months. Thank you. Congrats on surpassing 75K. Thank you! Yeah, yippee! Think you heard this book, Marble? You heard the leader has commanded it? Yeah, buy a house! Think it's scooped up for the 50. Are buying your leader a house now? House fund. A lot of the money that you're giving me is going to my future. I don't like spend it on some garbage. I eat, but like I don't buy stupid stuff. I mean I do, but like I don't like buy a lot of stupid stuff. Thank you for Joseph's being numbers for super. We're buying Jelly a house. You're not buying me a house. Technically, you are buying me a house, but you're not buying me a house. You know what I mean? I sure hope that my record thing is good enough for a house. Thank you, Random Hater for Zuzuba, by the entirety of PhaseConnect coffee stock. They're made to order, aren't they? Thank you, Scar's Guys, for the 5 Zuba. Oh my god. A meager donation from the Star Knight. Anything is a big donation to me, so I appreciate it. I'm gonna call the old bears to buy you a house too. A house, huh? Would be nice. I had my kitchen. We've lost the plot of this whole stream. We're going back! We're going back! 5! Methodology! This paper used observation as the primary method of data gathering to compile information to be applied to all 3 frameworks. I'm becoming Indian. The observation was conducted on multiple social media platforms, including Discord, YouTube, and X, formerly Twitter, as these 3 social media platforms are where Star Knights and Jelly Hoshiumi are the most active. Sar? We examined the messages, comments, and profiles of Jelly's viewers, as well as Jelly's own audio/visual content. Investing in Jelly's future instead of my own, you should focus on yourself. You should really 100% focus on yourself. This donation isn't for saving, this donation is for buying my goreng and eggs. I'll buy eggs for sure. I haven't bought eggs. I've wanted eggs for like a week now. I haven't bought eggs. Saw a couple with matching clothes today, and it took every ounce of my sanity to not kill myself in front of them. This is a banger tweet, gonna be honest. I thought it was pretty funny. I'm gonna kill myself. It's always the self-deprecating humor that goes off. And also the being miserable. That one also pops off. One of your best? Thank you, thank you. What should I tweet next time? I should tweet every time I go to karaoke alone, I hear people with friends, and it takes everything in me to not scream I'm killing myself and then kill myself in the karaoke room. It's not that good. I need something shorter. It has to be like way better. It has to be like You go to karaoke alone? Yeah, I went once in Japan. Thank you, Malcolm, for the super. My credit score was as low as 350, but after I recovered, the bank even gave me a personal relationship manager. Don't make that much. You were just trying to summon your persona. Thank you, Malcolm. Thank you, Marcel, for the subas. What should I do? I don't know. I'm out of banger tweets. You know what I mean? I need you to workshop my tweets for me. There's a fly buzzing in my room. Should I kill it or should I kill myself? That's gonna pop off for sure. That one's a banger tweet. That one should I do that? Should I do that? I'll copy your username so I can credit you right underneath. That's so funny though. That's so funny. Is that stolen or is that... Please don't credit me. Hold on. I gotta make this tweet real quick. I gotta... That's so dumb! This is so stupid. I look so bad. This is gonna make me look terrible. There's a fly buzzing. Yeah. Question mark or no question mark? Question mark or no question mark? I'm engagement farming. I don't know, I see number go up and I think it's really funny. No question mark? Okay. That's pretty funny. Okay. This is so dumb. Thank you, Arclight, for the super. You tweet like Kanye. Bro, if I say anything about that, no comment. No comment. No further comment, Arclight. No further comment. I do not tweet like Kanye! What? Oh my god. Alright, table 4. Examples of Jelly Hoshiumi's content. Most of the comments on Jelly's videos were unfit for publication in this esteemed journal. Alright. This paper seeks to prove 3 hypotheses. Star Knights do meet the criteria of a cult. Star Knights fit the criteria of a non-religious cult better instead of a religious one. Jelly Hoshiumi is involved in influencing the cultic behaviors displayed by Star Knights. Got it. So observation is the methodology. Not the best observation. Not the best kind of, you know, not the most reliable method. But I'll take it. Because observation is prone to self-affirming. What is that? Self-affirm thing. Couldn't tell ya. Kanye tweets like Jelly. No way. Think I'm bunnies over the super? Called my bag and they said investing in Jelly Hoshiumi improved my credit standing and a possibility of getting more mortgage. Yippee. God, my god. Thank you, Running Joe, for the super. Bossman's filling up Jelly Mobile. Sure love to make. What are you talking about? Thank you, Running Joe, for the super. Thank you, bunnies. It's so much. Thank you, super. Yeah, self-fulfilling prophecy. Researcher's bias. Observation as the primary and only method of data gathering is extremely prone to the self-fulfilling prophecy and confirmation bias, or whatever observation, whatever bias, and you're gonna be biased! You're gonna be biased to prove your 3 hypotheses. You're gonna look for stuff that fits your narrative. So everything else is no longer trusted. Okay, 6. Analysis and application of framework. Tables 4 to 7 contain analysis of the aforementioned frameworks in the context of the Star Knights. So we're doing Lifton's a criteria for thought reform first? I thought we were supposed to do the BITE framework first. Why is this out of order? Okay, well, whatever. Alright, let's look at what this guy is talking about for Lifton's 8 criteria for thought reform. Totally not a joke. Yeah! No! Okay, Marvin, thank you for the super. YouTube chat summary. Viewers are commenting on the streamer's recent tweet, but some finding it funny, and others reporting it for hate. Please don't report my tweets. I get emails from Twitter going like, somebody has informed us that your tweet promotes self-harm. And I'm like, what the hell? I get emails from Twitter, man. They go like, it's not for like hate speech, it's for like self-harm. When I go like, I'm gonna kill myself because there's couples on a bench or something like that, and they will like, ah, let me see. Gmail. Who is anting you? Who is it? That guy, random hater. We've been chatting for a while now, time for a smoke. You can go smoke. Yeah, look. From X. X safety. Where was it? It's not X. Oh, there we go. Hello, we're writing to you because a concerned individual has recently alerted us to potentially suicidal or self-harming comments posted on your account. In difficult times when you need someone to talk to, it may help to speak to professionals who can assist you in coping with your current circumstances. If you are having thoughts of self-harm, suicide, or depression, we encourage you to please reach out to someone and request help. Our help center has a list of resources you can consult for a variety of reasons, including depression, loneliness, substance abuse, illness, relationship problems, and economic problems. You can find those resources here. Help.x.com, safety and security, self-harm and suicide. Please know that there are people out there who care about you and that you are not alone. If I got this email, I would kill myself. If I was suicidal and I got this email about somebody reporting my freaking tweet for self-harm and suicidal content, I will kill myself. My chat just stopped working. Did I go too fast? I think it did. F5. F5. Thank you, K Marble for Zubo. The leader is indoor smoking. I did not! Stern Agent 2, thank you for the Zubo. The shipment of uniforms just arrived. How do you want us to hand them out? The Jelly Hoshiumi hoodie has not been produced yet. It will be produced soon. Thank you for your patience. We're working very hard to make the quality of the Jelly Hoshiumi hoodie very good. I heard that is a pretty good material, so I hope you guys like it. I think right now everything is done. We're just waiting for the hoodie to finish or we can start shipping. Thank you for the super Jelord, the wigs of your... Okay, whatever. L1! Milo control. Some discussions and conversations revolve around the preference to be alone. Oh my god, my chat is dead again. Sorry. There's something on my lip. Milia. Milia? Cool, another loan word. Okay, anyways. Yeah, my YouTube chat just somehow just stops like working just randomly. I don't know. Somebody did it again! Stop saying! Stop report! Somebody just... Oh my god! You're gonna get my tweet deleted. You're gonna get it deleted. I just got it. X safety notification. Hello, we're writing to you because concerned individuals recently alerted us to potentially suicidal self-harming comments posted on your account. Do I have to do /J now? Because people can't take a joke? So they just... Every time! Every freaking time! That's crazy! That was probably one of you after I mentioned it. But it was funny. Okay. Milia control. Some discussions and conversations revolve around the preference to be alone, unfavorable views towards social interaction, unsavory comments about going outside, and maintaining isolation. There are instances where members of the group discuss the aforementioned topics without mentioning their negative effects, or even directly endorsing said behaviors. Some recorded instances include Jelly prohibiting Star Knights from telling friends and family about the group and herself, citing embarrassment as an excuse. An excuse?! So it's an excuse to feel embarrassed now? I'm embarrassed! If you don't get your Hoshi banned off Bird app, do you even love her? Don't get me banned off Bird app. I like Bird app. I hate Bird app actually. I bet he's really stupid there. It's getting worse and cringier with all the AI garbage. But what do I know? Why are you ashamed of us? I'm not ashamed of you. I'm ashamed of myself. I'm ashamed of being an anime girl. It's a niche hobby. Jeez. Expressing allergy towards social interaction. I'm allergic to I'm allergic to talking to people in real life. Can you please stop talking how to make card decals? Oh my god, a card decal would be so cute. Stating no value is lost on a topic of not having social interaction. Did I do that? Did I do that? Expressing a conscious decision to not be social. Sometimes I just don't feel like it, man. I don't want to go out. Normalization of having no friends or social life. I mean, it's fine, man. Some people are just not built for social interactions, and that's okay. You don't have to force yourself to talk to people. Liking people with social liability. What does that mean? What is social liability? You're doing it now? I am normalizing it because it's okay. It's okay to not hang out with people because you don't want to. There's nothing wrong with doing that. I'm not saying that you should like isolate yourself. I'm not saying you should isolate yourself no matter the circumstance. I'm saying that if you are not cut out for socialization, if you are uncomfortable with people in real life or online, you can just not do it unless you're in the company and you have to socialize with your peers because it is part of the job. Then you have to do it. But if it's like, oh, you want to go out for tea later, Jeremy? And you don't want to go out for tea. You can be like, oh, no, busy, sorry. I do that all the time. Jelly, any Star Knight male or female would happily marry you. You have no excuse. When did I talk about getting married? What? Where did what? Where'd that come from? Who's Jeremy? It's like a random name. Fine, James. Wanna go out for tea later, James? No, I'm busy. Just do that. Hi, James. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's like at least one guy named Jeremy in here. Or like one guy named James. Jerry's married? What? Okay, what the hell? Where do you guys even get? We've lost the plot. Okay, expressing a desire to dodge social interactions only if you want. Using scare tactics to discourage people from going outside because the sun makes you old. Okay, I probably said that. It sounds like something I would say. It sounds like something I would say. Just wear sunscreen. Sun makes you brown, and it makes you old, and it gives you like spots on your skin, and it makes you look old. Gives you wrinkles. So just wear sunscreen. Don't forget your SPF 50+++. You sacrifice your social life so you can be our Josiah? Josiah. I did not. Is brown bad, Jelly? Well, I don't want to be brown. Is that bad? I don't want to. Am I wrong for not wanting to? I was a racist. It's not like the sun's gonna magically change my race. The sun makes you brown. Yeah, it tans you. It tans you. And I like being pale, so I look cute in, like, pale princessy clothes. It's just that my idea of a princess that of the princess that I want to be is pale. Like Snow White. Now she's my dream princess. Okay, honestly, dude, I've thought about getting like a fake tan to like straight up become like the bronze kind of brown, so I could be like Gyaru. But then that's like too much of a commitment, you know. I didn't want to do that anymore because like the fake tan doesn't go away. At one point in time, I was like, I kind of want to look Gyaru. Snow White from the old Snow White, the original, not the piece of crap. Okay. What did Anonymous just say? What did... Thank you for Vtuber, thank you. The Anonymous retorted to... What does that mean? What does that mean? Snow White isn't even white. I'm talking about the original Snow White when her entire personality was being as fair as snow. I wanna be as fair as snow. I wanna be fair. Thank you, Juke, for the super. I miss brown. I was ever brown. Thank you, Anonymous, for 200 tip. I don't know what you mean by that. What did you mean by this? Okay. L2, mystical manipulation. Instances where supernatural beliefs were instilled in Star Knights as part of their indoctrination have been observed. Where? The leader of the Star Knights, Jelly Hoshiumi, claims to be a super cute, super say-so alien idol princess. Okay, true. Jelly claims her alien family built the pyramids. I said this like a year ago. I said this like 1 year ago. How did you get source? You should have sourced. You should have sourced like the clip. You should have sourced the clip. The perceived divinity of Jorb. Okay, I know this one. Belief in worship of a mysterious entity called ALiAS that partly embodies Jelly. The fluffy thing being able to cure sins with a hammer. I don't even remember. I don't remember saying that. Source! You need to source the stream! Anonymous! Oh my god, what does that mean? Lisan Al-Jaib. What does that mean? What is this guy saying? Is he like cursing me? What? Dune reference! I did not watch Dune. I'm missing out. I'm missing out. He's saying you're the Messiah? Am I saying it right? Lisan Al-Jaib? Is it the old Dune or the new Dune? June. I was gonna watch June, but then I was like, it's kind of depressing watching a movie alone, because when I was at the mall, they were showing Dune. Dune. Jaib? Jiap? Jaib? Well, excuse me for making a funny ball one time. I'll make sure to never do it again. Dude was the creator of the Jorb. Hi, Joel. I've been watching at work because my supervisor is out of my head at school. They have it on rule, but I don't want to have headphones here. Please do not watch me on speakers. Lisan Al-Jaib. L3. purity. There are many instances of members proving their purity, labeling certain things as indicative of being a fake Star Knight, including but not limited to not immediately recognizing work done by the leader or influential members. You do this? Not possessing the blue members. Touching grass? Not being either gay or a femboy? Not diagnosed with autism? Not staying awake during Jelly's peak what peak streaming time? You just made somebody apologize for being gray! Somebody just said I'm sorry and they were gray! Now I feel bad! This time slot! What time slot? You're running joke for the Chisuba! Hundreds of mental. I'm sorry for gray. They're apologizing. What are you doing to them? Now you're making me feel bad. Oh my god. Cult of confession. Some members confess their past sins or current transgressions in a public group chat. Oh my god. Thank you for the 5 members on Glide. Welcome new members. Welcome new Star Knights. Welcome. And thank you Neo Heart GDB for the 5 members. Welcome new Star Knights. Thank you. And thank you Denti please for the member. Welcome. Please enjoy your stay Denti. Oh my god. This entire stream was just a psyop. The Jorb extends life, the Jorb expands consciousness, the Jorb is vital to space travel. Thank you, Space Pie for the 5. You're converting them. They've been converted from gray. Oh my god, nobody special, thank you for the member. Welcome back! Cheddar, thank you for the member. Welcome back! Welcome. Axe Murder for hire. Thank you for the 6 months. I'm sorry for only saying. Why are you apologizing? You're racist! Thank you, Watcher, for the 2 months. Thank you, Nick, for the super. Not all grays, but always a filthy gray. But it's not their fault they're gray. Oh my god! It's fine! You guys are so mean! Racism is real based in... Oh my god. Just want to say that it's okay. Okay? It's alright. It is okay to be gray. Because for whatever reason you cannot member? Like that's not a sin. I'm very proud of it. I'll just leave ALiAS. But I didn't even say anything. But it's fine. But it's okay. Everybody's being so mean. Oh god! Then you wait for the 5 members. Thank you! Look at you start. Let's talk about it. I dropped my lip balm. But you told us grays weren't even human? Well, can I take it back? Am I allowed to do that? Thank you, Lemon, for 11 months. Welcome back. Thank you for the 5 members. Red Power Rappers. Thank you. I'm sorry, my country is blocked from paying. You don't have to apologize when the Greens are being mean to you. Don't be bullied. Don't let yourself get bullied. Oh my god. This is insane. Now I feel bad. You're making me feel bad, guys. Cult of confession. Some members have confessed their past sins or current transgressions in the public group chat, which anyone can view. Members may ask, do you have something you want to confess, Star Knight? Or say, Star Knights is definitely the place to come. Do you guys say that? You guys say this? Some instances of confessions observed include being a Filipino. Channel, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders! This is a horrible time, by the way. I I just want to let you know it's okay to be Filipino. This is the best time for Raiders to show. This is the worst time. It's okay to be Filipino. I'm sorry for being a Filipino. Just stop. Thank you, my problem for the member. Thank you. Thank you, it's a member. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Welcome to Star Nights. Welcome. Being scared of women. This is a confession? See, I joined your membership. Please stop making fun of me. I never did! With me! Working as an engineer. This is a confession. Having not watched anime in 5 years. Doing the tea kettle laugh. Somebody does that. Somebody does that. What did the Filipinos do this time? I don't know. They just... It was just there. Thank you for attending, Monsters! Thank you. How did you even find this? Somebody just made a thing about me, man! Spotting internet cults is a case study of virtual YouTuber fan base. Thank you, Syntax Error and Azuba. I'm sorry for being great. Oh my god. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's okay. Crossing for 6 months. Sorry, spawn with the yeah, it's literally like a spawn diff. Oh my god. Bag fund. I'm not Filipino. That's so racist! I'm not Filipino! What the hell? Thank you, Lord Gaga, for the super. I'm not a gem boy! You watched a documentary. I also watched a documentary on backpack. I also watched it! Oh my god! Women are scary. Luckily, our cult leader, Gem Boy, isn't. In 2001, I shoplifted SW Phantom Menace from Walmart. Why are you confessing? I'm a random flavor of alien. Keep guessing. I'm not Filipino. You married with a member. Welcome back. Sorry, it's a Filipinx. It's actually Filipino. Thank you, Annie for the super. Having not watched Jelly Hoshiumi streams, then why are you a Star Knight? Having slept through a stream, why did you have to confess this? I apologize for being an engineer. It's all I'm good at. Being an engineer is cool. Not Filipino. Your karaoke skills say other. What does that mean? Okay, sacred science. Star Knights have developed their own sets of belief viewed as infallible and absolute truth despite contradicting each other. Some beliefs of Jelly hates them. Oh, Star Knights are That's so stupid! Jelly's antennas on headband. Not true! Wait, not true! Jelly is a femcel? Jelly's always late. I was early today! I was early! For the 4 months, John, Jelly is a jalapeno. Jelly is cute. Jelly is a man. Jelly is a sad girl. So what? So am I a femcel or am I a man? What you say? I can't be a femcel if I'm a man. Or alternatively, incel. Okay. Star Knights have developed their own language known as ALiAS 5.0 and sometimes switch or add J to the first letter of a word. Example, the word orb becomes jorb, or cult becomes jolt. These two tactics could reduce the impact and dilute the meaning of a word, restricting the use case and promoting group identity. This is all your fault. This is all your fault. I had no say in this. Oh, it does say to contradict each other at the top of that section? It does. I scream so much my throat's now raspy. It's your fault. I'm blaming you. Okay, whatever. This is your fault. Whatever. This is your fault. Your problem, not mine. Inseverance, doctrine over person. Thank you very much, Speech for the member. Welcome. You started now. Welcome. In several instances, the Star Knight's doctrine was observed to be considered more important than the well-being of people, such as purity doctrine implies that greys and sprouts must be prosecuted to purify. You are going to hell for this. Janonymous, thank you for the 5. I was lured into this place by the Jorbs. I can't stop staring at them. What a freaking nightmare. What have you done? What have you done? Why? Why are you guys so culty? What did I do to deserve this? Thank you, Chris, over the 5 members. Welcome back. Welcome, new Starlights. Welcome. Please enjoy your stay. Rejection towards critical thinking, such as over-contradiction listed in Alpha. Okay, makes sense. Corganine for Duzuba. Sorry for your throat being draspy. I'm white. What? Sacrificing people for the group? Oh yeah, we did have that whole Minecraft thing about cutting people's fingers off. Oh my god, Has31, thank you for the 50 Zuba. I didn't want to 52. Thank you. I'm sorry for being a baker. It's my fault for using a gas oven. What? No comment. No further comment. I will not comment on that $50 tip. I appreciate it. Has31. I am very appreciative. I will not comment on that. Moving on. The Clipper Mines doctrine forcing individuals to work in poor conditions for little to no compensation. I don't know anything about the Clipper Mines. I don't know anything about this. No comment, double thumbs. No comment. Okay, L8. We're finally done with Lifton's 8 criteria. This one's true. I wouldn't know. Dispensing of existence. More influential or senior members of Starnet sometimes look down on other members, especially those possessing certain unwanted characteristics. Group exclusive derogatory terms are used to look down upon members. Discriminated groups include new and junior members, sprouts. God bless you, RV. Thank you for always working for me. Returning your entire salary again, I see. Oh my god. Members who do not possess colored name tags, grays. People who exhibit normal behavior, normies. People living in Brazil? What? Since when? Since when did you discriminate against Brazilians? I don't think I'm gonna super. Blink if you haven't seen the sun in 12 months. For months. The guy mixed up with Pippa. What's wrong with the Brazilians? People who view conversations without actively participating, lurkers. People without deep interest or understanding of the group's culture, tourists. Are these like slurs? Are these slurs? Why doesn't the Brazilian one have a slur? Shouldn't they be called Brazilians? Come to Brazil. No. These are slurs. Sprouts, grays, normies, lurkers, tourists, and Brazilians. Anyways, whatever. I guess this works. I guess the observation was legit. Brazilian is a slur. Please don't censor Brazilian. Please. They prefer Latinx. I think I read somewhere that they don't actually use the word Latinx because it's stupid. Maybe it's a Latina or Latino. What the hell is a Latinx? Let's pick one. The slur for Brazilians is Hassan's bite model. So this is only B-I-T-E. There's only 3. Almost got him. Yeah, nice try. Try a little harder next time. Like SpaceX. SpaceX is a slur. Okay, well, area of control. B1, behavior. Sorry for being Brazilian. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Star Knights seem to police one another in their behaviors, such as controlling their time routine and social interactions observed. Jelly endorses always betraying friends for personal benefits, promoting antisocial That is a stretch! That's a stretch. That is a stretch. I do not endorse always betraying friends for personal benefits. What the hell? You have to weigh it, man. If it's something like backstab your homie for like $2 million, I'm pretty sure you'll do it. I'm pretty sure you should do it and then like split money with your bestie after you've like backstabbed them. You know, I'm sure he'll forgive you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But if it's like for like $50, then it's like stupid, you know? You have to weigh the opportunities. You have to weigh the opportunities. Latinx is white people trying to tell Latinos to change fundamental precepts of their language based on what white people think is moral. I don't want to say white people. I want to say woke people who think that they know better than the minority group that they're talking about or they're trying to quote-unquote defend. And I think they should I think they should mind their own business. For some reason, they don't appreciate that. Can't imagine why. Something like that. Prisoner's Dilemma, really? Always betray! Yeah, Prisoner's Dilemma, always betray. That's like so simple. That's easy. You're a model of behavior. What? Also, I'm not base. This is just what everybody is thinking, but nobody wants to talk about it because the people with actual intelligence don't actually care about these problems. It's just the low IQ people being extremely loud about it. I kind of went off filter there. But I think that if you think that... But I think that... When there's like a situation like this, when there's an opinion like this, it's usually the idiots being super loud and they sound a lot like the majority when it's not true. And the fact that you are agreeing with me further enforces that thought or that opinion. I sound like Hitler. Maybe I am. Ever seen me and Hitler in the same room? Latino here, we'd rather be called a slur than a Latinas. Alright, got it. This is why you have a cult following. I don't know, man. I don't really think it's that big of a deal. Like, it's just what everybody is thinking, but nobody wants to say it because they think that people who are super loud, who are actually the minority, by the way, who are terminally online, something, I don't remember what I was gonna say. I don't remember what I was gonna say. But yeah. I feel like whatever I'm saying is common sense and it's like normal. It's just that the people who are not normal are very loud about it. Thank you here for the 5 members. Welcome, members. Thank you for the 5 members. Please enjoy your stay these star nights. Yes, call later. Everything you said is true and just. God bless you, Paprika. Hope you live a wonderful and prosperous life. Yeah, and I don't know. I don't know anything about the Tesla destroying stuff. I don't really know, because personally, I don't care. I don't want to care. I don't think it's any of my business to give a damn, because I am not American, so I'm not gonna participate in their whatever politics, because it's none of my business. Because I'm not American. And adding people... God bless me. Amen. I will not speak any further. Marcel, you can't say that! You can't say that, bro! Thank you, Tamatas, for sugar! B3 thought! Wait, no, we're at B2. Wait, what? Yeah, we're at B... Oh, we're still in B1. Behavior. Pressure to stay awake and watch Jelly's live streams even when the time zone is not convenient for members. Sorry about that. Some discussion may result in members not wanting to go outside their home or have social interaction outside of online interaction, limiting their social exposure. Talk to your friends if you want. I mean, it's 2 AM here, Jelly. Sorry. By the way, rip VOD's archive bros be quick. It's not gonna be taken down. What did I say? I didn't say anything wrong. You think I'm gonna take this try? I've said way worse crap than this. What did I say wrong, huh? Can you name it? Wait, I've never been in the same room with Hitler. How is that like a wrong thing to say? It's a joke. Take a joke. I said Brazilian. Oh crap! Sorry, you're gonna have to mute that part. The Hitler bit? The Jitler bit? What? It's funny! Brazilian with a... Okay, so Brazilian. Brazilian. Shall we? For calling you a Brazilian. I'll say Brazilian from now on. Brazil. Brazil. Shut up, Ben. B2 information. Some thought control activities have been observed. One Star Night was observed to promote information approved by the leader and discourage the seeking of information from outside the community. One Star Night! You can't say information is true when there's been one dude. This guy got one guy. This is literally a one guy. One guy! Thought. 3 primary thought controls have been observed. Black and white worldview is common among Star Knights. They often use terms such as "it's so over" and "we're so back," with no nuance for in-between situation. True! Loyalty to the group is regarded as paramount. Not sure about that one. I don't know. Discouragement of critical thinking is observed. Members are not allowed to question doctrines, practices, and beliefs. Refer to L2, L3, L5, L7. Thank you, Squidward Tortellini, for 5 members. Welcome, you Star Nights. You guys are insane. 2357. I still think this is the funniest. I still think this one's so funny. I still think this is absolutely hilarious. Something you wanna confess, Star Knight? I slept through the latest Jelly Hoshiumi stream. Death! Gabriel, I for one welcome our chairman, Overlord. No comment. Members attempting to do logical deduction regarding Jelly's age is discouraged and denied by Jelly, discouraging critical and logical thinking. It's not really that hard. It's not really that hard. Okay? It's not really that hard. It's funny until you sleep through one. No, I'm sure, like, I'm sure you can watch the VOD, right? I'm sure it's not the end of the world if you sleep. I have never willingly took down a VOD in my entire career of streaming here in PhaseConnect. I have never willingly taken down a VOD. I have never said anything bad enough to warrant a takedown. Who's gonna be my choice? YouTube's not gonna do that to me. Remember the button stream? Remember the stream where I did a test about which what is that where they diagnosed me as Saddam Hussein? Dictator? Yeah, that one. I was doing the tests. Thank you guys for the super. Joe is everyone's favorite from Self Fanboy. Thank you, Joe, for the super. I'll have one cult membership, please. Where do I pick up my tracksuit? Your tracksuit. Yeah, I could have. That was pretty funny. 73% male. Okay, now that one wasn't that bad. That one there was a 0 chance. I must confess my badge is a lie. My first 4 months were gifts from Mr. Johnson. It's okay. You're still a 12-month-old. Thank you, Honda Crab, for 12 months. Yeah, unless like YouTube does something to this VOD, it will stay up. Sakura doesn't watch me anyways. Anyways. Before emotion. Several instances of emotional control have been observed. Fear has been used to control members, and the proactive prosecution of non-channel members is encouraged. Jelly uses guilt by encouraging her followers to confess their sins. Shame has been used as a tactic to increase dependency on the group, like during the Judgment Day livestream. Oh yeah, okay, my bad, that was my fault. My bad! My bad! You think he's gonna terminate you after watching this VOD? No, my takes are tame as hell. My takes are cold. Okay, so that was the application of Hassan's bike model. I would say BTE, check, information, a little bit of a stretch, grasping at straws here, I think. Little grasping at straws is one for sure. You know? So I wouldn't say that this is super, you know, a super definitive model. Anyways, this next one is the 4 characteristics of a cult by Lilac and Tobias. Okay, C1, charismatic leader. Observation indicates some characteristics of a charismatic leadership in Star Knights. For example, Jelly Hoshiumi is seen as the great leader, claiming that she possesses supernatural attributes such as being an extraterrestrial being and being a say-so idol. Okay! Star Knights have a strong devotion towards the group leader. Refer to L3 and L7. That's why they put this at the top. Gotcha! Say-so was supernatural. I am say-so. I'll swear, and I don't do ASMR. It makes me say so. C2, deception. Deceptive tactics to convert or exploit members have been observed, such as Jelly streaming regular games and karaoke to lure people into thinking Star Knights will be a normal virtual YouTuber fan. Hey! I don't lure people! It's not luring! Jelly often makes false claims of not being autistic or insane. I am not autistic, nor am I insane. Other people, would you say I'm a... Even Pippa thinks you are. I am not autistic. Huh? 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 Well, I've never been like diagnosed, so you can't say I'm autistic, or you'll be what it is, self-diagnosing. You'll be diagnosing me without a professional, which is disrespectful to artists. You have to choose one, autistic or insane. I think autism is a superpower, so I'm gonna pick autistic. You're just afraid to get an official diagnosis. No, I don't want to waste my money on a freaking official diagnosis. So what if I'm gonna pay somebody $200 for them to tell them, you're autistic? Like what? I don't need the guy to tell me what I am. Diagnosis should be free. Well, it's not. Rather get paid $200 to be told that? Yeah. Exactly. If I get diagnosed as an autist and I can start parking in disabled people's parking lots, then I'll do it. But right now, there's no real benefit to knowing whether I'm autistic or not besides some freaking brownie points on Twitter, so it doesn't really matter to me. But it's pretty funny, though. Hey, Jelly, diagnosed autist here. It's okay, your case is obvious enough. I'm gonna choke you! I'm gonna go ahead and give you the pass. It's not offensive, it's just acknowledging. I'm gonna kill you, Turtle Man 5790! Take a free test online, ill-determined? No, it doesn't. Just a test. Gentlemen! We're peer reviewing. Whatever, okay? Cool. But I don't want to say that I am because that makes it self-diagnosing. I don't really care whether I am or not. If one of us diagnoses you with autism, does that count as a peer review? Yes. Diagnosis is free if it's court-ordered. Well, I sure hope I don't have... I'm sure my diagnosis isn't... I sure hope my diagnosis will not be court-ordered. Maybe PhaseConnect should get a psychiatrist to give everyone diagnosis. Suck, and I wouldn't spend that kind of money on something useful. He'll only spend money on some stupid MBTI test that you cannot take again for some reason. I think it crumbles for the 5. Well, not specifically designed as an autistic game. Baba's You is often praised by autistic individuals and their families for its clear visuals, repetitive mechanics, and engaging puzzle solving, making it a good fit for autistic gamers. And what does that prove? Nothing. It doesn't prove anything. You offered you a free gym membership. I'll sacrifice that for a diagnosis. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Claim that soup is free to promote financial transactions. Determined that playing My and then DDR right after is just enough workout instead of going to the gym, and it's probably cheaper. That's pretty scummy, bro. I don't do God damn it! Scoop dog! Thank you for the 50 super chat! Super again, cool! This joke is like run to the ground. It's like deeper than my grandma's grave right now. I hate you guys. Oh my god! Jesus! Dude! Oh my god! And you guys are doing it! You're doing it! You're doing it even though the joke's not even funny anymore! You're gonna be homeless and it's not even gonna be funny! It's not even gonna be worth it because you're not even doing a funny bit! It's an unfunny bit and you're falling for it! You're falling for it! God damn it, Artemis. Dead jokes are 100% off. You don't have to pay money to make a dead joke. You can just go Jelly smoking and that would be a dead joke. And it's free. My freaking god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love this joke. No, you don't. Thank you for breaking up for the Supa. Thank you, Pabs Camacho for the Supa. Thank you, Lindsay Van Steeder for the Supa. None of these are free. Artemis, thank you for the Alka. Thank you, thank you. She can't stop writing a free super jagger. Like, shut up. Thank you, Artemis, for the Alka Supa. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Marva, for the Supa. Free Supas. Maybe I can afford food this month after. Aren't you the freaking guy who's like my lunch money? Thank you, Corey, for the Supa. Hey guys, just got here, but I missed. Oh, I was eating chalk. You missed it. Thank you, Dominatrix. For the Supa. Dead jokes 100% off. Thank you, Fly Skeleman, for the Supa. Thank you, Shadow River, for the Supa. Thank you, Shadow Ryu. Thank you, the Watcher, for the Supa. Great, thank you. Thank you, Aloma, for the Johnny Supa. Jokes that you're already homeless. Thank you. I hope you get a home soon. Thank you, New Heart GDP, for the Supa. Thank you, Arc Lloyd, for the Supa. Thank you, Zulhart, for the 20 tip. Use promo code FREE for free Supas. You didn't even send a Supa, you sent a tip. Thank you, Fake Akila, for the 5 Supa. Thank you, Joe K, for the 10 Supa. It's still funny to me. You guys have terrible humor. I hope I don't have humor like yours. Your humor is so devastatingly terrible. Yeah, the chalk is another lie. Chat reflects a streamer. No, but surely I'm funnier. Surely I cannot be this unfunny. Right? Right? Chat running so fast and we'll see if super chat money is free. Why see you're kinda late? I'll heart your comment. Really make a joke, please? It's physically impossible for me to make a joke, okay? I've already said this a million times. I cannot make jokes. I'm really bad at comedy. I'm not a funny person. I'm not that guy at the table that goes like, huh? Why the chicken cross the road? And everybody's like, why? And then the guy's like, because he wanted to. And everybody's bursts into laughter. And then starts clapping. Like, I'm not that guy. I'm the guy at the table who says, why did the chicken cross the road? And then nobody answers me. So I just don't say anything. Ah, yes, women. Why did the chicken cross the road? Women. It's not even good, man. You're great at improv situational comedy more than jokes. I wish I was better. I wish I was good at both. I wish I was good at both. You know what I mean? A guy walks into a bar. I can't even follow up with that because I have nothing to say. You know what I mean by that? You're like, it's so hard. I don't get it. I'm not good at jokes. He said, ouch. A guy walks into a bar. He says... Shut up. I hate it. That's so stupid! Oh my god. I think there was like this one Reddit thread where I was reading before Reddit became absolute garbage. I mean, Reddit was always garbage, but like this one thread was this one subreddit was pretty funny. It was called You Don't Surf. It's like now all filled with unfunny crap, but it was really funny like 4 or 5 years ago. A guy walks into a bar. He really should have paid more attention. Hyuk! Thank you, Ilowo, for the super. I mean, Reddit wasn't always bad. It's like how Twitter wasn't also always bad. I mean, Reddit is literally unreadable right now. I go on it and then I start getting angry because everybody on there has the collective IQ of a peanut. Thanks for the gold, kind stranger. Yeah. Anyways, I don't want your stupid politics in my funny animals, cute animals thread. Like, I don't give a damn. And I don't want your stupid fat Reddit mods to moderate my funny jokes. Claiming not being as bad as other virtual YouTuber fan groups to keep members and convert new ones. It's true. Exclusivity! Deceptive practices and beliefs have been observed, such as... Jelly stated that there would be no accommodation for the illiterate. What the hell do you want me to do? Start doing sign language? Oh wait, you're illiterate. You can't even read sign language because you're illiterate. What am I supposed to do with the illiterate? You can listen to me, right? I actually am. You're illiterate? I thought people who are illiterate didn't exist anymore. 3 logicians walk into a bar. Jerry walk into a bar. Stop making the bar jokes! None of them are funny! None of them are funny! I can't read Braille. Okay, I can't read Braille either. I have a 3D model for sign language now, though. But then I'd have to learn sign language. That's for, like, the deaf. And if you're deaf, you can turn on subs. No, I'm sure... Wait, what do you mean? Pippa's not illiterate. She can read my messages. I text her, and then she reads it, and then she texts me back. She's literate. Jelly made me illiterate. I walked into a bear. Shut up, it's pretty bad. Text-to-speech? You're telling me she... No way. You're not as just gaslighting. The bartender says, we don't surf faster than light particles here. Attacking walks into a bar. How many months did she leave you on red? I don't think she's left me on red. She messages me back pretty fast. Actually. When was the last time I talked to people? Oh, she didn't even reply to me after I sent her something. I mean, to be fair, whatever I sent her did not warrant any reply, so... Anyways. That was probably my bad. It's probably my bad. Maybe it's because I sent a picture and she couldn't text to speech that. A dyslexic man walks into a bra. That's really bad. Star Knights showed a strong hatred towards those they perceive as lesser humans, such as Greys, Normies, Tourists, and Sprouts. I hope you guys don't hate them. I think they're fine. Use of in-group languages to promote exclusivity. Exploitation! Several instances of exploitation of members have been observed, especially in regard to their finances, emotion, and labor, including but not limited to Practice such as Clipper Mine's labor camp, claiming that super chats are free to access. Emotional manipulation increase coffee sales through crying. Emotional manipulation through scare tactics by calling out people in a public judgment live stream. Jelly guilt tripping Star Knights for halting her progress on streams. Yeah, it is true. It's all true. Per the National Literacy Institute, 21% of adults in the US are illiterate as of 2024. This is approximately 55 million American adults. What? What is illiterate? What does illiterate mean? You can't read? You can't read? Is that what being illiterate means? You can't read or write? No, I'm sure there is a lot. No. There has to be something like, you can't read past like 5th grade or something. The Higgs boson particle walks into a church and introduces itself as a god particle. The offender prays us to leave all the way up and says, but how will you have mass? Dude, these are like big brain jokes that I have to like... Aha! Boson! Ah! Boson particle! They can cry aside for 20 super. Oh my god. No, right is included? No. It has to be something like 54% of Americans adults have literacy below a 6th grade level. This can't be true. This can't be true. This has to be something like, I think a kilo for super. What the hell? It has to be something like they took a test. And then the test asks them to spell flower. And then they spell it as Flour. And then they get marked as illiterate. Or something like that. There's gotta be some dumb stuff like that. There is no way. How can we write when we're always wrong? Stop with the jokes! You're not funny! Oh my god! Thank you for the syllabus. Oh! That's dyslexia. No. 2 guys walk into 0.98 atmospheres way wrong bar. So bad! So bad! It's okay, Jelly, you don't have to huff Copian on behalf of the illiterate masses. No, I just don't believe that the masses are that high! Finding a B1 true. It's all true. Oh my god. That was a really nerdy joke. These are all really nerdy jokes. You have to take into consideration that I'm not smart enough to know a lot about the 3 sciences. 4 quarter notes were looking for a drink, so 4 out of 4 of them went into a bar. Ah! We're not funny. We're Star Knights. Oh my god. There's only 3 sciences. Yeah, no, but I'm talking about the main 3: biology, chemistry, and physics. Okay, 7. Discussion. Thank you, Jazzy, for the 3 months. Welcome back. The bite model represented by Table 5 provides observed practices that resemble cultic behaviors in all 4 areas of control described by Stephen Hassan. Specifically, behavior control, information control, thought control, and emotional control are present within the Star Knights group. I would say information control is a little bit of a stretch. Jerry, you left the bar. Guys walk into a bar too long. The ocean of the bar is rusted and they're talking about memory research. I forgot my Okay, dude, I can't even say half those words. Chopin Licht. I'll be back in a minute. Couldn't tell ya! back in a minute. I couldn't even... Where was I? Hey girl, are you good? No, I'm being bombarded with crappy jokes. Where was I? This finding supports H1, indicating that Star Knights meets the criteria of a cult. Furthermore, H3 is also directly supported as instances of Jelly Hoshiumi endorsing certain behaviors, beliefs, and inducing certain emotions in Star Knights have been observed. This makes her directly responsible for shaping the areas of control exhibited in cults, according to Stephen Hazard. Me? Directly responsible? Well, what would I even do? As shown in Table 4, Star Knights exhibits all 8 characteristics of a brainwashed group described in Lifton's thought reform framework. A pointer went to stop! This supports Hypothesis 1. However, it is important to note that some criteria are more prominent than others, such as criteria L1, L4, L5, and L8. In particular, minimal evidence of mystical manipulation in comparison to traditional cults like the People's Temple, K-pop fandoms or academia! Academia! Oh my god! Macadamia! Is it actually macadamia? Academia? I said, why does it rhyme with macadamia? Why does it rhyme with macadamia but not with academy? Huh? While groups like Heaven's Gate believe in a divine and achievable extraterrestrial status obtained through devotion to the cult's doctrines and teachings, this level of mysticism is not observed in Star Knights. Hence, these findings support H2, suggesting that Star Knights is not a religious cult. Watching Jelly learn English on stream is cute. I'm never gonna get everything right because English is a stupid language. No wonder Americans are illiterate. I'd be illiterate too. Maybe I am already illiterate. Academia? Sorry, the squeak. That was my rat, sorry. No, that was actually my my mic boom arm. Either that or my chair, one of it. At least we're not a religious cult. Yeah. ALiAS and Tobias' 4 characteristic frameworks as displayed in Table 6 highlights how Star Knights behaviors meet all 4 criteria supporting H3. Despite claims of supernatural status of the leader, Jelly Hoshiumi, there is no indication of further divine or supernatural promise made to the members of the group. For comparison, members of Reddit's R-Audiophile, crappy subreddit by the way, community often claim some sort of divine experience inexplicable by science, such as noticing imperceptible differences in sound quality between headphone cables. I don't want to say this, but I think all audiophiles are just saying things, you know? I feel like people are literally just saying things. Like this, my $10,000 MP3 player is better than your $10,000 MP3 player. Sorry, that $10,000 iPod is better than your $10,000 iPod. And it's because I'm using a $10,000 IEM while you're using a $9,000 IEM. You're getting too old, just can't hear the difference. Oh yeah, probably. I think it really does put a difference in like gear, because I used to not be able to tell a difference between a WAV file and an MP3 file, but after like switching my headphones, I unironically can tell a difference. But my headphones are not $1 billion more $1 billion. I also have tinnitus. Thank you, Lime Tassie, for 2 months. Yeah, can tell. Yeah, like to a certain extent, because the frequencies get cut off when it's in an MP3 file. What F was these? It's a pretty posh pair. Let me see. DT1770 Pros. $1,000, I think. I don't remember. I used to be on like a $300 one. I use WAV. Whenever I work with people who send me demos of music, I like if we're like on a chummy kind of relationship, then I would flame them for sending me a WAV file, because you don't need to send me a WAV for demos. Send me like a freaking MP3. It doesn't make a difference anyways. DT1770. You're only for chums, you know. Yeah, and I use Spotify in my car, so not my car is gonna give me crazy audio quality. I don't really care. Do not send me WAVs. Just send me like an MP3 file. I don't need to listen to your demo in a WAV file. You know what I mean? You should stop denying your autism purpose. I don't have autism. It's not even okay, dude. Like WAV is okay. WAV takes 1 billion hours to load in my potato mud hut internet. 2, WAVs are like 10 times bigger than MP3 files. 3, why are you sending me something so big? Why are you sending me something so big? I want to keep your demo in my downloads folder for more than a week. Purple for 5. Not WAV. Just send me something in MP3. It's not gonna make a difference. YouTube compression ruins my music. I don't know, man. I don't really care about those little things. I listen to music because I find that I'm a melody listener. You know, I don't really listen to like things at the back. Sometimes I do. I go like, if I've listened to a song like 10 times, and I'd be like, oh, look, there's a little like sound in the back that's really cool. But most of the time, I just listen to the melody and I appreciate the melody. WAV files are not that big though. They're bigger than MP3 files! They're bigger than MP3 files! Your Valentine's voice pack is a WAV. Yeah, so you can appreciate every single frequency of my voice. If I were to give you, what the hell, ESL? If I were to give you an MP3, then it wouldn't, then you would lose some frequencies. You would lose some clarity. Yeah, it would be me calling you honey in 180p. What's an MP3? No comment. Anyways. Hence, this lack of supernatural or religious promise of salvation, divine revelation, prosperity, or afterlife supports H2, implying the Star Knights is not a religious cult. Moreover, H3 is supported as Jelly Hoshiumi's involvement in the creation and enforcement of doctrine is observed. What? This study supports all 3 hypotheses made regarding Star Knights and Jelly Hoshiumi. This is a notable finding, as the Star Knights may be among the first purely online cults, a trend which can grow more prevalent with the expansion of internet culture. Furthermore, the study has given us reason to be wary of people exhibiting a combination of antisocial behaviors and deep involvement in niche internet groups, as they may have been indoctrinated into a similar cult. However, it is imperative to note some of the limitations of the study, such as the subjective nature of qualitative data upon which it is founded. Hence, further studies regarding any internet-based group that has exhibited some cultic behaviors should make an attempt to utilize quantitative data. Further research is needed to aid the differentiation between healthy social groups and harmful extremist cults to aid regulators and policymakers in classifying online social groups in the future. It is also imperative for everyone to encourage social interactions outside the digital realm to minimize the chance of being roped into online cultic groups. Whatever, man. 8. Conclusion. The above analysis indicates that Star Knights exhibit several characteristics commonly associated with cultic groups, including behavior, information, thought, and emotional control, as defined by the Byte model and Lifton's criteria. The group's exclusivity, dependency-inducing practices, and influence from its leader align with cultic behavior, albeit in a non-religious internet-based form. This study underscores the risks of such online communities, especially when a charismatic leader is actively involved in the shaping of a community full of highly autistic, terminally online, and mentally unwell internet dweller with severe vitamin D deficiency. You guys want to take that? Thank you, Sherlock, for the map. Welcome back. So when do we drink the magic Kool-Aid? When I find it. When I find it. Furthermore, the study also highlights the need for awareness around the impact of exploitative digital groups. It should also equip the reader tools to spot cult members and bring these gullible idiots back to reality, where things are still bleak, but at least they're real. Literally me, says Shav. Thank you for the member. 21 months. For recruitment stream, maximum leader. Recruitment stream? I just read an entire document about how Star Knights are gullible idiots. And you think this is a recruitment stream? I'm officially adding cult member to my resume. Do not! Conflicts of interest. The author identifies as a Star Knight and conducted this study for the sake of internet crap posting devoid of serious academic rigor. Furthermore, the author ought to make the skills he learned in academia useful for once, as he may never use the paper writing skill he honed for 2 years in university ever again. Well, that was the paper. Thank you, Azura Lightfield. Here were the references. This is outdated. 1993 outdated reference. Must only be in the past 10 years. Or was it 5 years? I remember. Outdated reference. Outdated reference. This one doesn't even have a date, bruh. Outdated reference. This is... it's fine. This is outdated. This is outdated reference. Outdated. Outdated. References are sus, man. This is gonna be our Bible. This is a journal talking about how you guys are a cult. How is this a Bible? Foundational study. I mean, nowadays you can't really apply real life things to online internet things because it's different, you know? You know? You can't use stuff from before the internet became a thing, and then you can't apply that to online things because it's different nowadays, man. It's different, man. It's different. I don't know. I've never seen this in my life. You can't. No, you can't. You can't. You can't define it as a cult. If you're referencing cults from before the internet became a thing, because the internet changed a lot of things, you know, like phones and stuff like that. Like the ability to communicate and stuff like that. Like back in the day, man, if you were like a shut-in, you were not getting any socialization, not even like talking to people. But now you can socialize online, man. You're talking to real people. Jolt leader of the Jerem. Dang it, Kaz. Reflect for monetizing. Yo! Oh my god. I'll believe whatever you say. Okay, then we are not a cult. Like, I almost knocked over my lip balm again. Jesus. It chats real people. Yeah! I'm socializing right now. I'm talking to people right now. I'm talking to people. And we are not a cult. Are you vaping? No, I'm putting on lip balm. I don't vape. Okay, okay, we're not a cult, okay? We're not. We're not, okay? Okay, you got it. You got it. I'll make sure you get it. Hold on. Thank you, so close for the 4 months. Welcome back. People? Yeah, you're people. Star Knights are people. We are not a cult. Ultra Derek, thank you for the raid. We're just about to end. We have determined that we are not a cult. Let me make sure we. Right. Gotta make this more obnoxious. Hold on. There we go. I can't read. What, are you literate? Can you make a SpongeBob? I don't have SpongeBob font. Just load it into my computer. You don't like this? You don't like this font? I like this font. What's wrong with you guys? Why are you autistic? Are you complaining about my font? Oh my god. Let's do Joker. Joker man. Where's the Rainbow Comic Sans? Sorry, I can't do Rainbow in OBS. They don't let me. Because they hate me. I think it's good of a Zuba. Thank you, Aaron Zuba. Join us or die. We're definitely not a cult. Yep. Thank you, Lima Zuba. We're not a cult, but you're still a religious leader. Dude, the paper didn't even say we're religious. We're like not a religious cult. Neither are we a cult, so we're not religious, nor are we a cult. If not a cult, why gather to hear leaders speak? Because I'm a streamer. Because I'm a streamer. Okay, and that's gonna be it for today. Our dear leader is great at obfuscating our cult. Oh my god. Okay, well that's gonna be it for today. It was fun. Thank you, Anonymous, again. Thank you, Mr. Anonymous, for the stream idea and making me do it after donating a ridiculous amount of money. Freaking. And I hope you guys give this document some love. I need to find it again. I need to find this thing again. Star Knights research paper. I'm pretty sure it was published by. Hold on. I'm searching. Okay, I think it's around here. Oh my god. Here we go. This is actually insane. This is actually stupid. I mean, I'll retweet it one more time. Are cult donations tax write-offs? Yes. Should I watch the VOD or should I kill myself, dude? Watch the VOD. Watch the VOD. Okay. That's not gonna be it for today. Yay! It's very good. It's very good. Thank you, Azura Whitefield, again for writing this stupid thing. It's been pretty funny. Thank you, Blackbird and Zuba. Do check mod chat from time to time. You have to ping me. Did you ping me? Oh, you pinged me. Okay. There's some lovers. Zuba, thank you. Okay, I'll fix the alerts thing so that it has emojis. Thank you. It was fun. It was fun. I need to register. I'm called for tax write-offs. We're already registered. It's PhaseConnect. Alright, thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for coming, everybody. Thank you. Let me just take this off so I remember next time. Thank you. Bye bye. I'll see you guys next time, next week. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Goodbye for now. I'll see you again. So don't feel down, okay? Come hang out the next time I'm here. I'll be around, my dear. If you miss me, no, I'll miss you too. So when we meet again, tell me I love you. Goodbye for now. I'll see you again. So don't feel down, okay? Come hang out the next time I'm here. I'll be around, my dear. Bye. Bye-bye. It's already over. I haven't set the raid. I haven't set the raid. Rookie. Okay, let's raid Loki. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yahoo! Okay, how do I... Okay. And bye, guys. Thank you for coming today. Thank you. Why would I raid a church? Think about it. Why would I, of all people, raid a church? Think about it.